Hey guys, we're here in the transition area and I want to bring a couple things to your attention that you must do when you bring your bike in and drop it off the day before the race. One of the mistakes that we see people making is they come in with a full amount of air in their tires, and you have to think about, you're putting your bike in a transition area and you're letting the sun bake these tires. Heat expands. Next thing you know, you've got a flat tire when you come in the morning. So what I always do is I always recommend you come in, I'm not saying let all the air out of the tire, but give it a little bit of room to expand, so that way it's not rock solid. Sometimes you'll be sitting in the transition area and you'll hear people with their tires just blowing. It sounds like a shotgun. That's what it is. They haven't let some air out of their tire. The heat expands it and then you get a big bang. The other thing that people make a mistake on is, especially if they've ridden their bike to the transition area, is that they're in the wrong gear when they leave the transition area. So what I always recommend, go to your small chainring in the front, go to your middle gear in the back. That way when you go to jump on the bike, like in this particular race we're at Ironman 70.3 Augusta, we have a completely flat takeoff. So I can be to the middle or lower. If you're at a race that's got a hill, like at Claremont Waterfront Park, when coming out of the transition it goes straight up, I've seen people ride their bike to the transition area. They're in their big chain ring. They go to get out of the transition area, they go to clip in, they got to go uphill and literally fall over. Not a good way to start the race. So I'd highly recommend you pay attention to those two things when you set your bike up in the transition area.